Hello friends, welcome back to this new video. Today's topic is how to merge or join multiple columns data into one in Excel. And here I am going to show you three different methods of doing this. The first method is by using the concat function. And in case you have the old Excel version, you can use the concatenate function. The second method is by using the ampersand operator. And the third method is by using the text join function. First of all, let's see the concat function here in this method 1 example. Here I have some item code and item name. My requirement is to join the item code and item name together here in the column C. In this case, I can use the concat function. Click on the cell, press equals, then put concat function, bracket open. Here in the text 1, you can select this item code and item name. Then close bracket, press enter. It has joined the code and name together. You can use the fill handle to drag this formula down. And if you don't see the concat function in your Excel version, then you can use the older one, that is the concatenate function. In this cell, let me press equals, then put the concatenate function. Double click on this to choose. And here in case of concatenate function, we have to put the text that we need to join separately. Here in the text 1, click on the first text, then put a comma. And in the text 2, click on the second text to join, then close bracket, press enter. And here also you get the same result. Drag this formula down. So this is the method 1 of joining multiple columns data into one. Let's go to second method where I am going to use the ampersand operator. Here in this example, I have first name, mid name and last name. I need to join all these three names together here in the column D and make the full name. For this, I can click on the cell, then press equal to, then click on the first name, then put the ampersand operator, click on the mid name, put the ampersand operator and click on the last name, then press enter. Here in this case, the first name and last name is joined together without any space, but we need space between the names. For that, you can double click on the formula, click after this first ampersand symbol, then put here double quotation space double quotation, then put the ampersand again. This will join this space in between these two names, that is first name and mid name. Now we also need to include a space between mid name and last name. For that, click after this B2, then put the ampersand symbol, then double quotation space double quotation, then press enter. And here you can see the space is given in between two names. But here is a problem. In case of if there is no mid name, then there are two spaces in between, which is not correct. If I drag this formula down, in case of first name, mid name and last name, there is only one space in between. But in case we have only the first name and last name, there is two space in between. To overcome this problem, here you can combine one more function, that is the trim function. So double click on the first formula, then here at the starting of the formula, combine the trim function, then open the bracket, click at the end, close bracket, press enter. This will remove the extra space in between the names. Now if you drag this formula down, here you can see the extra space is removed. And here in this case, you can use here another function that I'll show in this method 3. And this another method is more suitable in this case, which I'll show you later. First of all, let me show you the third method here in this M3 sheet. And here I have company name, location and email ID data. My requirement is to join all these three information here in this column D. In this case, I can use here a function that is the text join function. So here in this cell, press equal to, then put the text join function, open the bracket. In this delimiter, you have to put the separator for every single text. Here I want to separate every single text by the dash. So put here double quotation space dash space double quotation. This separator I want to use. Then put a comma. In the ignore empty, select this true option. It means if any empty cell is found, then we have to ignore it. then put a comma, and in the text one you can now select this range that you want to merge, then close bracket, press enter, and here you can see these three information is joined together by separating every single information with this dash. Now you can drag this formula down for other. You can use this text join function here in this second example for better result, where you don't need to combine this trim function. In this cell, let me press equal to, then use the text join function, open bracket. In the delimiter we have to put the separator, and in case of name we have to use the space to separate every single name. So here put double quotation space double quotation, then put a comma. In the ignore empty we have to take this true option, which will ignore if empty cell is found. In this case, for some names there is not any mid name, means the empty cell, which will be ignored. Now put a comma, and here in the text one you can select this first name, mid name, and last name range. Close bracket, press enter, and here you see the names are joined with a single space in between. Here we don't need to combine the trim function. This single function will give the correct result here. Now you can drag this formula down for other names. So this is how you can merge multiple columns data into one column in Microsoft Excel. If you want to practice these formulas, you can download this workbook file from the link in the video description section. Thank you so much for watching. See you again in another tutorial.